Hello, this is my mum, Faye Brennan.
And this is Faye Brennan, my daughter.
And we live in Kilkenny with our 4 ponies. We have 3 Connemara's and a Welsh.
We were living in Clashon. We've been there a long time and we moved house for these ponies.
We're very lucky to have 10 stables here, an arena, and about 9 acres. And if I can convince my mum, then hopefully we can fill the 10 stables with ponies.
There's myself, my husband Daniel, and our 3 kids, Danny, Faye and Sadie. And Danny has no interest in ponies. He does his own thing, but the 2 girls took to it like a duck to water and love it, and that's our life. Yeah.
We started riding together, so we're riding the same amount of years. And she started off in the riding school, but she bought her own pony, Whisper, and he was the best little cob you could ever get. And then she moved on to Merlin, who we have now, the Welsh. And yeah, me and her love to go out to competitions together. She keeps me good company, and she's great help around the yard when she wants to be.
We're here about 7 or 8 months now, and yeah, it's just fabulous. I can look out at the girls in the back through the kitchen window, and they're all they're happy out with their ponies, and yeah, it's a great life. We have no horsey background. I done a little bit of riding school when I was younger with a couple of friends, and yeah, we brought the girls a couple of years ago. Faye was 11 and Sadie was 6, I think, and from there we all fell in love, and that was that.
Me and my sister went for our first lessons in Rathvilly in Doyle's Equestrian Centre, and I was riding there for about 8 months, and then again I was begging my mum for my own pony, and she finally bought one for me about 8 months in, and that was our first pony, Bohey. He was only 3 at the time when we bought him, so really we were just trying to find our own way and connect. As someone who had only been riding for under a year with a 3-year-old, we just needed all the help we could get. Bohey had the best start to life. He was broken by Larry Corbley up in Dublin, and he was always safe as a house. Even as a 3-year-old, he would never do anything nasty. He was kind of like an old man, had a really old head on his shoulders. Last year was our first time at Balmoral and Clifton and Dublin, and we had the best time. It's an amazing feeling to get to ride in those arenas, it really is. We qualified Bohey in the Working Hunters in Balmoral, and he had a lovely clear round, and that was our first stay away show. And then after that we went to our first Dublin Qualifier, and Bohey qualified in the ridden class, and we went up to Dublin, and I can say that there is absolutely no other feeling like riding in that arena in Dublin. It is just amazing. The atmosphere is electric. I was definitely very nervous because obviously the Connemara class attracts a lot of attention. There's huge crowds, but I was okay because I had Gloria there with me, coached me before it, and I had my mum, Ever the great groom. She was shining up Bohey, and I felt okay. I was confident. It's a lovely atmosphere. And then Clifton is amazing as well. It's lovely. I mean, everyone up there is just so kind. Everyone is there to help you. We bought 2 Connemara's down at Clifton for our first time being there, Bond and Gigi, and those are the 2 that I'm producing this year. It's definitely hard work, but it's going to be a great feeling when they do come around. We're going to bring them out to a couple local shows this year, and then probably next year we'll be getting into Dublin Qualifiers if we can. Because I'm in TY transition year, at the start of the year we did plan to buy a pony for me to produce myself because I had the extra time, you know, not doing homework, didn't have the junior cert or studying for the leaving cert going on. So my day today is me and my mum both get up and we feed in hay in the morning, and then I'll muck out before school, and then I'll come back and ride the 3 ponies and then feed at around 6 o'clock, then get my own stuff done, get my own dinner, and then come back out, night check, grooming, whatever else I need to do, and then tuck in for the night. After my leaving cert, hopefully I'll get to maybe go to UCD or somewhere like that to do equine veterinary. I know it's definitely a tough journey, but I know that I want to do horses for the rest of my life anyway, and I'll always be riding. So. Just recently, me and Bohey went to the Irish Dressage Championships with the Pony Club, and that was held in Coilogue, and we were in the intermediates, and he won his class, which is a really good feeling, because with all the busyness of all the ponies, it's nice to get a little something back.
I get very nervous when I watch any of the girls compete, and with Faye, I suppose, because she puts so much pressure on herself and works so hard with it, I really want it for her, so it's very nerve-wracking then when she's in the ring to watch everything.
My mum has always been my #1 supporter at all these shows. We have also my cousin Roisin, who helped us find Bohey originally, and Kelly. They come to a lot of the shows with us, so I have 3 great grooms at all the shows and 3 supporters. If I ever want to look at videos of myself, I usually like to turn down the volume because there's a lot of background commentary, but I'll take it anyway. We have Balmoral this week, and we're heading up on the Wednesday for the riding class, which is on Thursday. We qualified at the first qualifier up the north, and after Balmoral we have the Dublin Qualifiers.